Now the Kabus are under the spotlight again, and let me tell you, this tea has been so interesting. It almost broke my relationship because yesterday I had tea and I'm telling my man, babe, I will listen to what Simon Kabu has said. And he was taking the opposite side and saying, let us not be quick to judge.
What?
Let us not be quick to take sides. And I'm like, hey, who are you listening to? Who are you going to trust? Me and my unknown sources and my presumptions and my conclusions? Or are you going to wait for Simon Kabu to come and say what he has to say? So this is the gist. On Wednesday, on Wednesday, a video comes out on blogs. It was a very well orchestrated release of a video. You know, all of a sudden, mysterious blogs have anonymously received a video of CCTV footage of a woman assaulting another woman in their house. Now, in the video, it is alleged that it is Sara Kabu assaulting her nanny. And we're like, girl, what? What do you mean? And the video is graphic, and there's no explanation. But also, it's clear that it is a CCTV video, okay? Who else has CCTV footage of their house other than the people of their house?
Girl.
So that's there. So now people start asking, wame release CCTV footage ya nini? Why are we seeing CCTV footage of their house? That's question number one. Why would they release it? For what reason? Question number two. Then Sara Kabu comes out same day and says, hey, I will not be silent. I refuse to be a keyboard warrior. And then she does a 360 of her place of residence and said, I know you guys associate me with a certain house, but let me tell you, this is where I live. And baby girl is living in the suburbs. Wacha nikwambie, ako kwa mansion. Akasema, this is my house. This is where I live. Hiyo video ingine mnaona huko, mimi siishi huko. So now we're like, if 1 + 1 is 2, it seems like your husband or ex or separated husband is doing a smear campaign on you, because why would he release the footage? And then goes on to say, I will actually introduce you to my nannies. Goes on and has tea. She did a whole production. She had tea while they were serving actual tea. As you can see, she even got the tea. She was like, munajua chai nyinyi ama munajua tu chai ya kawaida. And she introduced her nannies who have been with her for like 6 years. They've worked together. And they said, nobody else has ever worked with us. It has just been the two of us. There's a day bag and there's a nanny who actually stays full-time at the house. So she says, those are my nannies. The rest is a paid campaign by somebody, and they should stop because I don't see what the reason is. And then she goes on to say, that was not my nanny. If anything, you should ask my husband exactly who that woman is. So now we're like, if she was not your nanny, and you are vurugaing her in your house, and your husband came out to defend. Did you see the way Simon Kabu came out to defend that girl? Because she ran, I think, into out of view. And then Simon came out and kind of started holding Sarah's. And I'm like, why is my husband defending somebody else? And if it was an intruder, should I not have the right to defend myself in my household? So she says, you guys need to ask my husband who exactly this woman is. So we came to the conclusion that one of his mistresses, because he's been known to have some. We've known Sara Kabu to say cheating is not a big deal. We have known the dynamic they have on there. So it would not be surprising if this was a lady who had relations with Simon Kabu that had come to become nyumba ndogo and was simply being chased out. That's a valid response. Now, today, Simon Kabu sat down with Mungai Eve. Everybody's doing an expose. But since, well, when did we become the judge, jury, and executioner? Why are you coming to validate your things to us? Simon Kabu came out and said, actually, that was my nanny. So everyone is claiming. She has not been claimed by Sara Kabu. He said, that was my nanny. I had hired her through my business manager and through HR to come and work for me. And the incident happened not less than a month in as she was working for us. Actually, she was very injured, and she even went to Kiambu police station where she filed a report. And even some people were saying that she should file under attempted murder. And I'm like, why are they not covering for each other? Sarah was very particular about how she said her story. She did not accuse anyone. She did not point fingers. All she said is, ask my husband who that lady is. Husband comes out, throws Sara Kabu under the bus and said that girl was hurt. But now the question is, Simon, did you release the footage? And if you did release the footage, what was the reason? Is it because Sara is no longer with you, or you guys have separated? I don't know. It's just a mess. But either way, I'm blaming Simon Kabu. Yeah, men are trash.
Can I tell you what my opinion is?
Uh-huh.
It is December. Is it not?
Uh-huh.
Dideba.
Ehe.
Hii ndio time ya watu ku traveling. You know, munapatiwa
Munafanya kiki.
vacation, munapatiwa
bonfire.
packages. Si wako na company? Ile ya moto.
Ehe.
Mi naona ni kama ni paparapasi. Hii ni paparazzi.
Hey, no, hapo watakuwa
Hii ni
wameenda sana.
paparazzi. Hii ni paparazzi. Because first of all, she's again been very adamant about the fact that she doesn't care if her husband cheats. Cheating is normal, right? She's normalized that.
Ehe.
Number two, she told us she has officially relinquished herself off of that list of good wife. Sindio? Akasema, I am
Yani wa virtuous women
retiring.
sasa.
I am retiring. Me, I am retired. Nimemaliza mwingine achukue usukani. Right? Which means she is clearly not leaving her husband anytime soon. Sindio? Amemforgive kucheat. Amemwambia hata nimeacha kuwa good wife, nitakuwa silent. Okay?
Virtuous woman.
Virtuous, yes. Woman of, Proverbs 31 woman. A woman who fears the Lord. Hallelujah. And now, suddenly, there's random footage of them in different houses bringing up speculations. Are they together? Are they not together? Because clearly, the house he was showing, akitana around hivi akisema, this is my house. That is not the same house Sara Kabu was in.
Yeah, that is actually in Runda, and the other one was an estate along somewhere.
It's giving Kitusuru. Two different houses, okay?
Kule kwa kina Kabi, because they're neighbors. Kabi and Kabu's, hiyo area yao. Sasa Sara amehamia Runda. Did you see her house?
Yeah, it's giving everything it needs to give.
Allegedly 60 million.
Speculations of what? Of separation, correct? But I don't know. I don't believe that these people are separating anytime soon. First of all, for them to even, like, the dissolution of their marriage will take so much discourse between many lawyers. They have assets together. They have businesses together. It's another Jay-Z and Beyonce situation where it's harder to break up than it is to stay together.
It's
so
cheaper to
vumiliana. It's cheaper to vumiliane, sindio? So in the spirit of kuvumiliana, watu watavumiliana. So wachaneni na wao. Me, I think, honestly, it's just PR. Trying to get people talking about them again because it is December holidays and people are supposed to be booking for holidays. And this year has been rough. This year, gay businesses. Woo, mi nakwambia kama bwana biashara. Kama mwana biashara mwenye ametengeneza profits this year, atutumie screenshot of exactly what they did because it's been a freaking insane year. Anyway. Long story short, I think it's kiki for people to talk about them and, you know, to get people moving and making bookings through their company together. Until we have any other information, until this pregnant supposed woman who was being beaten comes through and speaks her piece, this Jane Doe at this moment in time, we're just going to keep quiet and wait for it to watch a mambo ya process. Now, speaking about